Yo, what's up everybody? Holding Ass with you here, bringing you Dr. Stone chapter 112, titled 3D Champion. This is my reaction / review on it. If y'all want to follow me on reading these chapters that I do on Friday, usually at manga stream, the link will be down below. But let's get into it. Page 1, we just have Shiki reaching for the sky, and it looks like he has like a controller in his hand. He did say he wanted to make a drone bot, so maybe that's the controller for it. Keep on speeding forward until you reach the end of the sky. Okay, page 3. Everyone passes. We successfully infiltrated the enemy lines. If that's the case, let's get right to sweeping that purification ray. Kursana-san is right. Let's strike tonight where she sleeps. Tonight? That was too soon. Way too soon. I know you're spunkless and all, but all this is freaking Kohaku nuts. Wow, I love Kohaku. She's the best. Personality, I like to take care of this as soon as possible too. I definitely don't want to get stuck in a room with the leader, whose face I don't even know. Now we have the earring that Kohaku has on. First off is resonating. Kurosama and the great leader have security assigned to them. There's no way they can virtually sleep alone, but this is why we're infiltrating in the first place. A message from Senku. What now? Are you able to hear his voice from that Aaron? Yeah, we don't really understand it either. Science is the sure strange thing. Here we have Senku talking. Hey, as I'm sure you already know, now is the time for the Kingdom of Science to shine. With our science team and you spy team, we'll take the fight and split into these two groups. And your list of spy team mission is? Keep close and watch, scout out everything. Look for a time when Muzu and the other top bronze are separated. Yeah, because there's 3 of them. There's the old man, Muzan, which has been hyped up to fight Kohaku, and the other chick. Figure out a way to get Krish-san alone, and how to get her to throw the purification ray. Got it. We'll figure something out. Yeah, I guess you can't hear my voice. Well, I'm glad we're at least able to have this one-way communication. It would have been impossible to infiltrate with the massive cell phone in our backs. That's when our science team will swing in and out of the air. Huh? The drone. Oh wow. I think Shinku actually made it. Can we see the controller, the motor, bamboo, which is gonna be its, I guess, the body, electric, magnetic, iron, wire, bird feathers, plastic, polymer. Drones kind of waver and hover like this, right? Which means they need something like an IC chip. They're able to float and maintain super incredible balance, yeah? To take care of the altitude control on the fly, right? Cool. Don't worry about it. I've got an idea for that. What's most important right now is the motor. Oh, perfect. I got that U-shape I'm looking for. What's that? Ledge? It's gonna get turned into a motor? I take all day to make it myself, but the mechanics behind making a motor are ridiculously simple. So you all help out too. Let's wrap copper wire tightly around a piece of iron and send electric through it. It turns into an electric magnetic. I think I knew that. We did something like that back in elementary school. If we take that U-shaped wrench we ripped out and turn it into an electric magnet as well, and put these 2 magnets to each other, what do you think would happen? And we see Senku doing all the work. It went flippy and turned around. If the magnet spins and faces its opposite side, then the electric wire will also be connected to its opposite side, and it will flip back to its end. As a result, it's this ridiculous perpetual spinning. This is a motor. Okay, so yeah, he used 2 magnets and some copper wire to make the motor. So then don't tell me we're about to. That's right. We need a stupidly powerful electric magnet after all. Not to mention a certain amount of proposal. So we're gonna have to start covering up copper wire 100 and 1,000 of times. Oh wow, he's having everybody take up the copper wire. And there it is, the Kingdom of Science trademark custom, super steady and straightforward, a mind-numbing manual labor. Oh, I love this manga so much. Can't wait for the anime in July. Beware of that. It should come out this Saturday, actually. If it's not this Saturday, it should be next, but just be aware, because I'm going to be reviewing that. So this is the enemy's headquarters, the great leader's stronghold. It looks pretty cool. It's basically a whole bunch of tree houses and tall trees. Kind of resembles of elves. Coo! Did you see that? The miracle punch of a great Orish? That has to be the #1 miracle power here on this island, without a doubt. Batman's statue now was a fool who stuck in the place to try to help his daughter escape. Oh wow, he destroyed that statue of a man. Is this the leader, this big husky dude we see? All bad guys like him shall be the same. Fate. Yeah, right. So don't ever think about trying to run away. I see they keep some strong, strict security here. Yeah, that's why our only option was sneaking ourselves. We need to look for some kind of opening. Let's start with the construction of this stronghold. We see Kohaku gets freaked out, but we don't see what she's seeing. Guess I really am the spontaneous type after all. With us here as newcomers and wandering around relentlessly under these pretense, this is our best chance to scout. Emeritus, I need 15 seconds. Can you do that for me? Huh? What's going on? What happened? Okay, leave it to me. I like how Gunvo is completely unaware of what these chicks are like planning, yet like they understand each other. I'm actually liking hopefully I'm pronouncing her name right. Emeritus. Hopefully I'm pronouncing that right. I'm gonna have to look that up later, but I'm actually loving her character. Hopefully she stays as part of the group. Hopefully she's not one of those characters that they just come into the arc to help and then they leave. Hopefully she gets to actually stay with Senku in the group. I'm actually liking her character a lot. You're incredible. This is the first time I've ever seen such a big, strong, wonderful arm like this. Can I touch it? And she starts touching the leader's arm. He starts freaking out. It takes a real fine woman to understand the miraculous muscleness, miracle muscles. Go on, look all you want. So cute, as expected of the inner palace harem girls. Wow, everyone's so amazing. Are you sure it's okay to look at them? I don't have a father or any male siblings, so seeing something so manly and cool like this has me in shock. And all the guys are flexing for her. Oh, she's awesome. We have Kohaku doing her monkey thing, you know, flipping around in the trees and stuff like that. I knew it, there's no doubt about it. And it's all thanks to my extraordinary eyesight and the knowledge I learned from the Kingdom of Science. What all this ruckus about? Kuri-sama. Crap, she has rushed back so fast. I thought I'd be able to buy 15 seconds at least. You made it back in time? Where the heck did you go, Kohaku? I found it. What? That which will determine our victory. The key of science. Oh. I wonder what she found. She's shocked and she's surprised, but they're not showing us what Kohaku found. But how can I relay this information about the key of science to Senku and the science team. The broadcasts are only one way. If only I had some means to communicate with them. This is our machine to test the motor. If we made it well, then with a powerful battery it should be able to go speeding off. Switch on. Oh wow. the little drone they made is like, it's 2 batteries wrapped up in copper wire on a wheels, and it has like a picture of a monkey face on it. And it actually speeds off. Speeding off across the island. Oh wow, it's too fast. Motor acquired. Mini 4-wheeler drive. This might be useful on an island itself. Perhaps a means of communication. And we have Genjis. Yeah, that was the end of the chapter. This was a great chapter. Chapter 112 of Dr. Stone. Like I said all the time, I love the mix of science and humor. They do it so well, and it's not too boring or cheesy, but at the same time it doesn't take away from the plot of the story and how science is used very, really heavily in our society. When we see all these little things that they don't have that we have, and we see how they have to struggle to make them and to use them, it makes us, or at least makes me, feel more appreciative of the time that we're in. Especially for those 2000 and up babies. Y'all should definitely appreciate the technology era that we're in, and how fast and how useful technology is in our life, in the workforce, in schools and stuff like that. And this was a really great chapter. Of course though, Kuri-sama, she had to step in and kind of mess up Kohaku's plan because she needed 15 seconds, but she was still able to find something that could give them the key to victory. Unfortunately, only she's seeing it and they're not showing us what it is, but she was shocked. It has something to do most likely with in these trees, so I'm going to be very surprised to see what it is, but it is what it is. But that's my reaction / review on it, guys. Tell me down below what you like and didn't like about the chapter and how you feel about it. And again, remember Dr. Stone is coming out with the anime in July. If it's not this Saturday, it should be the next Saturday. I believe it's the 7th of July, so it should be the first Saturday of July if I'm not mistaken, but don't quote me on that. But yeah, that's going to be reviewed on this channel, so if you want, stay for that. But that's all I have for you. Peace and have a good one.